Hey everyone, welcome back. John here. Sorry I couldn't get a video up for the high score challenge until today. During the past weekend I was kind of busy going back home and taking care of some stuff. So I came back to the apartment today and I want to get a video up for you guys as soon as I can. I'm pretty sure most of you already tried it and probably most of you already done it. So if you already done it, please feel free to skip this video if you want to, or if other people already have some high school challenge guide to for free to play, you guys can just reference those if you don't want to watch this, so that's completely fine. But for those of you who just like to watch for the giggle of it, yeah, I'll do that. This one, the score I have right now, it is not doable for 0%. because I do have a team member who has a 21%, so that's that. Here I will mimic a 0% clear to see if, just to see what's the rough estimate of the amount that you would get if you have 0%. If for some people who don't have, who are not in the party, that can give you percentages, multipliers for the high score challenge. So I will use Zigbar here to clear it with 0%. So let's go. This setup is what I've used, and Roxas, Axel, and Shion is not really needed. I just put it there for the SP because using Zigbar is really costly, and I want to have some way, hopefully, if it actually activates, of getting some SPs back. So, but if you have someone else to do that, you can easily replace it. Or if you want to put another, okay, the thing is you don't want to activate this battle because, like I said, SP is kind of limited, and you want to skip as many enemies as you can while going to fight the strongest guys, so you can come back out and refill your SP using these enemies here. So let me go slowly through here. But this battle, one of these two guys, as far as I know, is unavoidable. I have yet to find, there might be a way, but I couldn't find a way to skip it. Same as this one. Okay, let me get that to weaken them. Okay, awesome. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, if you replace Roxas with another, like if you don't have Jack and Sally, you can just put a Kyrie here on Jack and Sally slot, and maybe put another debuffer on the Roxas slot, so you can mimic a PSM plus and PSM minus on the enemy if you don't have Jack and Sally. Because for me at least, the Roxas medal is not needed in the setup. So to fight the first enemy, you would want to use Kyrie. And for those of you who actually buy the VIP, you can easily get rid of the PSM boost, or not PSM, it's just PS boost, and it gave you +3. So those of you who actually purchase it, that will be pretty good, pretty well off. But since I don't purchase it because I want to stay free to play as much as I can, I would just go ahead and use Kyrie. I think a +3 boost in the first slot is really important, because if you only have a +2 and you use a +1, that used up 2 slots, and against level 350s, you kind of want as many attacking medals as you can, or as many medals that can help you as you can. And if you waste one if you waste 2 slots to get a +3 versus using 1 slot to get a +3, that puts you on a huge disadvantage. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna come here and get some SPs back. How much do I need? 3, 5, 7, 13, 19. I need all 19. The reason why I say 19 is because there's a 3 on Kyrie, 2 on Jack and Sari, that's 5, 2 on Donald, that's 7, 6 on Zigbar, that's 13, and then 6 on another Zigbar, that's 19. And you can see that it has a special attack gauge 1, but even though it only uses 1 SP gauge, however, in order to use it, you have to have the same amount of SP that it required first. You have to have at least 6 SP in order to activate the Zigbar skill, and then when it activates, then it takes 1 SP away from your 6. So you have to have the amount that is required in order to use it. So that's a mistake that some people still having trouble with. So let's see, beat that. Wow, this is so laggy. It might be just my phone. Okay, Kyrie. If it activates, I'll get some SP back. Awesome. And then Jack and Sari. This is how you do it for every one of them. For me anyway. Donald might be needed. Whatever little damage that he can deal. And then Zigbar. I put attack boost to max on Zigbar because I don't want to deal with all kinds of RNG that it procs. If it doesn't proc, then I would get killed and stuff. So I put attack boost 2 max on it, so I don't have to keep playing around with activating the skill this turn and then it doesn't activate the next turn and then it costs me to restart the whole battle and stuff. But it's not necessary to have attack boost 2 max. I had attack boost 2 to begin with, but I feel like I'm missing it. I'm missing the activation more than 50% of the time, like 75% of the time I tried it, so I might as well put attack boost 2 max. Okay, last one of the 350 fleet. So same thing, Kyrie, tab, activate Jack and Sari. This Donald is not going to do any kind of damage to it, but a little bit helps, so I try to do that. And then Zigbar, it has roughly 20,000. See, like here, I have 5 SPs left, and Zigbar requires 6 in order to activate it, so I cannot activate it. So now I just finish it off with Nova. Awesome. So that's this downside. Okay, I think I can just activate some of these chests. I don't know how many I have, but I should have enough to last through here. And if you guys want, you don't have to use Zigbar as a share frame metal. Like for me, I don't think on the 3 battles I fought, I've even used Zigbar. So it's not really necessary. If you're in a party that share some other metal that's scaled, that's plenty powerful enough. Especially a lot of people have World Final Fantasy guilted. I don't have a single World Final Fantasy. I missed it because I was busy that week. But if your friends have it and sharing it, I think that's plenty powerful enough. Okay, next 250. For 250, I think they're really easy to beat by now. At least for a lot of free-to-play, 250s are not presenting too much of a challenge. So if Donald procs a skill which it chooses not to, if it did, it could already finish it off. So if that's the case, I'll just tab with Zigbar and then activate this. This way I don't have to use up as many SP gauges as I would if I used my own. But you can just use your own. Okay, here, Kyrie, tab, get some SPs back, awesome. Get more SPs back, awesome. I know Donald won't do too much damage, so I'm gonna just tap it and then just use Zigbar. Yes, okay. Just that, and then lastly, Kyrie, tab, activate SP. Alright, activated, it got everything back. Nice. That also get everything back, so I don't need to use Donald. I'll just use my Zigbar, but I use a lot of SP. Darn it. I can't wait until we get those attack boost something plus SP something, like attack boost 2, SP2, attack boost 3, SP2. I can't wait until we get those because I think they're 100% proc rate and you get SP and attack boost, so that's awesome. Alright, I'll do a Morning Star. For Morning Star, I think one Kyrie. You might not even need Jack and Sari, I'm pretty sure. So if you want to save up on some SP, then just use Dano and that's it, 200. You just need a +3 and then use Dano. So that's all you need to do that. Okay, for you, I think you have PSM. Yeah, so you need a +3. Tap. It's not necessary to use your debuffer or buffer. It definitely helps, but it's not necessary. But I'll use it because there's a chance that it activates attack ++, which didn't really do anything. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if his Zig Ball would be good enough. I'll use my Zig Ball, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my shared Zig Ball is plenty enough. Alright, guess I'm. Wow, this gives so little. Wow, that's not giving anything. Okay, I have 9 left. Is there any more chests? Alright, 15. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so next against this guy. These two guys. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Kyrie is not necessary. So you don't want to use Kyrie to save up on some SPs. Perfectly fine because yeah, they are almost dead. So +3 is not necessary. I would save it up. Well, I mean at this point there's only weak enemies left, so saving it up versus using it doesn't really matter that much. But you know, whatever ways that can help you save SP, manage SP, the better. So it's not necessary. What I'm doing right now, I'm just randomly attacking them because I know I can easily kill them in one shot. I mean, easily to kill them in one turn, so I'm just not really care what I'm using. So this one, level 200, you might want to use Kyrie. And you don't have to use a debuffer. You could, but you don't have to. Let's see. You can use your Zig Bar here if you want. I think that would be best. Even though it costs a lot, might as well use it because that is the end of the battle. That is all the enemy for the high score challenge. So Zig Bar is how you can easily defeat the, well, I won't say easily, but it helps you. It helps a lot when defeating those capture fleets. So that's what, if you have a Zig Bar Gilded, that would help tremendously. Yep, that's it. So and that's it. And looks like if you clear it with 0%, you get about 9 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's 9 million. So yeah, 9.8 million. I didn't even try to like do the L method or anything. I just do whatever I can do. So around 9 point something million. That's what you would do. And this setup have consistently given me the chance to beat all of them. Like I said, if you don't have Jack and Sally, that's fine. You can just replace this, replace Roxas, and replace Jack and Sally with some buffer, debuffer. If you have just ungilded World Final Fantasy, you can easily throw them in there because they help so much. If you replace this and this with World Final Fantasy and World Final Fantasy, they do about the same thing and they do more damage than I would anyway. Or Young Kyrie, since that's free to everyone, so yeah, that would help. And if you are in a party with a 21% medal available like one of these 4, then you get somewhere around 1,111 million. It's not a lot, but it still helps a little bit. And right now I'm sitting at 3,510. I know I'm gonna drop, and I don't think I can push it too much more. So hopefully this is enough to stay on top 5,000. So hopefully that's always a hope. So I can get one beast. That's all I need, because free to play, I'm content with just getting one of the high score challenge medals. And besides, HD beast is just like HD Ursula. It increases your power attack boost by 3 stages for 1 turn. So that's all I need it for as utility. So I don't really need to guild it. And I say that, but I can't have it guilted because I'm free to play. So yeah, this is how you beat it with this certain setup. I'm pretty sure there are other viable setups I have it using Owl or Meg to decrease the defense at the level 350. That would help a lot too. So, and if you have SP2 on Owl, or just use Meg, since every strong enemy in there is single target, so you can easily just put Meg in there, and that would help plenty. And you don't even need my kind of setup with Jack and Sally, because I know not everyone has Jack and Sally. So yeah, this is it. I hope this helped at least some of you, and if it did, great. That means my job is done. If it didn't, I'm sorry. And if you want to put a comment on the video saying what your setup is, and I can try to mimic it to see if there's things I can tweak to make it able to beat this. At least attempt it, you know, beating it, full clearing it, and get about 9 million to see if you can stay on top 5,000. I don't think my score can even stay on top 5,000, but you know, there's always hope. Or if you really want to buy VIP this week, because I think having illustrated Bell and Beast is actually really awesome if you don't have a +3. So you know, I'm not trying to tell you to spend money, but it's worth it if it is. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, this is it, and I hope you find this helpful, at least a little bit, or just find it entertaining. So yeah, I hope to talk to you guys later, and everyone have a good day. Take care, guys. See ya.